testimony today. Yesterday I was asked. So in my mind I had something prepared. I knew what I was going to talk about. Then I sat into service and I realized no, it's not the time for me to share the story that I had. But instead I will share something else, I think. So initially I was going to share about how unhappy I was. I wanted to share about, the joylessness of my life, that, my life is without joy for some reason, and I wanted to complain. I wanted to complain in front of you. But then, sitting here, then I thought about, well, not today. Maybe Jesus is born today, and then I'm not going to complain in front of the congregation about my life. So today, instead, I'll want to share about this experience exactly. So, I don't know how many of you have watched a Netflix show called BoJack Horseman? No? If you're 30 plus, I would recommend. Even if it's if you're 20 plus, I don't think it's really good for your pure mind. But if you're 30 plus, you're okay, I think. You're already tainted, so that much is okay. So that is one of my favorite shows. And the story is basically this. They have many characters with their own flaws. They're hurt by their own life experience, so they are damaged in certain ways. And because of that damage, in the most critical time of their life, when they can make a change and become a new person, they go back to their old self. They make the same mistake over and over again, under the same circumstances over and over again, because they were hurt in one way or another in their life, and they repeat that over and over again. And then they are really, really sad about it. But looking from the outside, there's no reason why they should be suffering. Of course, as a viewer, you think, I understand that you were hurt 30 years ago. Your mom rejected you. That's okay. But for the last 30 years, you had fame, money, and everything. What is there for you to complain about? But none of those successes, none of those consolations matter to them because they were hurt 30 years ago, or because they were hurt 20 years ago. And that is one of my favorite shows because the show's been on for 5 seasons, so by now we know what's going to happen. We know they're not going to change. But for the first couple of shows, the question they asked was this: can these people change? Can they break away from their suffering? Can they break away from their hurt? And can they become a new person? Can they overcome this? And the answer to that question, each season is no. At the end of the day, they go back to what they are. At the end of the day, they become what they are. They are who they are because, and none of the blessings shape them, only the curses, it shapes them. And I looked at it, and it's my favorite show because it reminded me of me, I guess. And it tells me that it's okay to be this ungrateful. It's okay to be this joyless. Because, if they have everything and still complain about things that happened 30 years ago, I can too. So that's the reason why it was one of my favorite shows. So I was going to complain to you about my joylessness this year in the Christmas day, but I changed my mind because as I was sitting here, it is true. None of the blessings matter, truly matter, because once you're damaged, you're damaged. You don't know how to appreciate the good things in your life. You don't know how to be happy. I always thought I was not happy because there was some deprivation in my life. I'm lacking something. So I always feel like if I gain something that I feel like I'm lacking, I'll be happy. And I'm not. I was not. And it is something that was really, really difficult to admit because it's really, what is that, right? You're ungrateful. God's been pouring down His favor and love on you, but you're not happy, and that's not enough. But today I sat on that corner and we're praising and we're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, and And that's the moment I felt, it's okay. It is okay. None of my pains matter. They're so small. Because it's not the blessings that gets me up this morning, but it's the fact that our God was born on this land as a baby Jesus, and he saved us from our sins. So, can we change? No. But Jesus is greater than our suffering, and Jesus' power is greater than everything that we went through. And I can confidently say, I didn't go through much, so I'm not going to sit and pretend like I go through the hardest road here. But I can confidently say, whatever anybody is going through, whatever anybody has gone through, the power of Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross is enough for us. And his love is enough for us. So I thank God for giving me this opportunity to make this confession in front of you that my life is joyless. But because of Jesus, today I am truly happy. Thank you.